Welcome to the Daily Comb. Today we'll be introducing the term Bodhisattva.
Hey guys, I haven't done one of these in so long, but now that we're all in quarantine, I thought this would be the perfect time to pick it back up. Some of you have been asking for it, so here's another what I eat a day quarantine style. These are some of the things that I have really been enjoying making. Right now, there's so much time to like experiment and try new things, so that's what I've been doing. I'm gonna take you along for the day and show you what I am eating, and I hope you are all staying healthy and safe, that you and your family are doing okay. Yeah, these are some crazy times. So I started my day off with some meditation and some yoga, and now I'm gonna have a matcha latte. So I'm gonna make that. I use this power matcha, which I think is really good, if it will focus. It has also got maca, moringa, wheatgrass, and barley grass in it. Some of this Oatly barista milk and put it in this little frother. Pour that in. How satisfying is that? Boop, boop. And of course, I'm gonna give that a little stir. And there we have it. Perfect matcha. I really prefer this much more than coffee. I'll check in with you guys in about an hour when I'm gonna make lunch breakfast. So it is now time for breakfast slash lunch. I usually tend to have breakfast like quite late, so it's more like lunchtime. So that's what we're doing. This is gonna be quite big, and it's one of my favorite things that I discovered during lockdown, which is a tofu scramble. For anyone that has never tried it, I hadn't tried it for ages, and I only discovered it during lockdown, and it's now become like one of my favorite meals to have. So yeah, it's really, really great. So these are the ingredients that I use. I'll show you how to make it, and let's go. So we have this little mixture that I made, which is made up out of turmeric, paprika, and these yeast flakes. This is what is gonna make it look like real egg. Then I've got the tofu. I like to use this one, which is really nice. And I always put in some onion first, and then I like to put in some veggies. So today we've got spinach, mushrooms. You can also put in like, you know, a bell pepper or any other veggies that you like to put in there. Gonna put in a little bit of coconut oil. And goes the onion. So now that the onion is like frying off and is like nice and brown, we're gonna put in the tofu. It looks a little bit like this. And you're gonna kind of break it apart in the pan. I'll show you. It's very squishy and weird, but I promise it'll taste good. And of course, wash your hands before you do this. Gonna add in the mushrooms. And now we're gonna put in the most important thing, which is this little spice mix. So we got turmeric, paprika, some salt, and some nutritional yeast. And to make it a little bit more, I hate the word moist, but yeah, to make it a bit more moist, we're gonna use some oat drink. So that's the scramble done. I'm just gonna mash up some avocado on some toast, and then we're gonna put the scramble on top. Joey also likes to have this with baked beans. He is from the UK, so that's his thing. I'm not a big fan, but yeah, I would suggest if you like that kind of thing, then you can add that. And you got yourself a nice like breakfast brunch.
It was a summer that changed our lives forever. Do you remember all of the nights we spent together? We were foolish, crazy, and reckless, acting careless and
This is what Joey's having. Woo! A mountain of goodness.
I'm very excited.
He's got a coffee machine now since lockdown. Plus he lost all of his hair.
It's gone. Just fell off.
And we're gonna watch some Entourage, aren't we, babe?
It's nice to know you're still good. You know, it's been a rough road. Come out of the joint. A lot of people you don't be friends.
So we are back for dinner, and I'm gonna be making a vegan lasagna. I'm really excited about it. It's pretty damn good, even if I say so myself. And the best part about it is that it's really healthy. I mean, it's got a lot of vegetables in it, but it doesn't taste, I don't want to say it doesn't taste healthy, because it's like really satisfying, and obviously you know that you're eating a lot of vegetables, but it's also pretty damn tasty. So first of all, I'm going to start with cutting up an entire aubergine, courgette, and some mushrooms. So I've got them right here. I'm just gonna listen to a podcast while I cut those up, and then once I've done that, I'll show you the next steps.
Voor de rest ben ik heel tevreden. Ja, ik heb dat altijd al gehad.
So I cut up all of my veggies. I have got this beautiful cauliflower, which we are gonna make like the ricotta-y kind of sauce with. And I have got a cup of cashews that I've soaked overnight. And we are going to cut this up in little bits and then boil it together with the cashews until this is soft, which usually takes like 20 minutes or so. And while we're doing that, we can put the veggies in the oven to roast. So the reason that we're gonna put this in the oven first is so that it doesn't have too much moisture once we put it in the final lasagna, because we don't want like a really gloopy, wet lasagna. Also, I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's quite gross, but I promise you it's clean. It's like a reusable oven like baking sheet paper. So I use this a lot of times to like roast veggies, or I make granola on this. It's very handy. It's just a bit better for the environment. You can just reuse it over and over again. I'm also gonna add a little bit of thyme. And a little bit of rosemary. And some Himalayan salt. So now I've put the cauliflower in with the cashews, and I'm gonna just boil that for about 20 minutes or so. You can see I've got the cashews in there with it. It might sound a bit weird, but trust me on this one. It's gonna be really good because this is gonna get really creamy once it's all blended together. So it's been almost 20 minutes now. The cauliflower and cashews are done, the veggies are done, and now I'm gonna make the tomato sauce, which is pretty simple. It's literally just 2 cans of chopped tomatoes. I'm gonna throw in like an extra tomato that I had in the fridge that I need to use up, and then I've got, we're gonna put a little olive oil in there, some sugar. I'm using coconut sugar, but you can use whatever you really want to sweeten up a bit. I've got a chopped red chili and some garlic, and I believe, yeah, and some salt, and that's it. These are the chili and garlic, a little bit of salt, and then I'm gonna put in some basil. One strike and you're out, baby. Don't care if I sound crazy. Coconut sugar, just a little bit. And we're gonna blitz it up. So now we're gonna make the kind of cheesy cauliflower sauce. So I've got the boiled cauliflower, the cashews. We're gonna add a little bit of water, just so it can like turn into a thicker texture. And then we're gonna add some more salt, and also some more olive oil. Also, I should have mentioned this. This is very important. So I'm gonna put in these yeast flakes, which are also very good if you're vegan. You can get, it's a good way to get your B12 in. So we're gonna pour quite a lot of that in. And that's gonna give it like that cheesy kind of flavor. So now you want the consistency to be kind of like that. Tastes so good. We're gonna wanna like take, I guess like 1/5 of that cauliflower cashew cream and save that, because this is gonna go on top. It's just gonna make it look nice. And we're gonna add a little bit of basil in there. Little tiny pieces of basil. So now we've got all of our components. I've got the tomato sauce, the cashew cream, the veggies, and we're gonna need these. These are lasagna pasta sheets, I guess you call them. And I've got like an oven dish here, so I'm gonna assemble it for you, and we'll see. We'll start with the tomato sauce. And then we're gonna add this. So that's it for the recipe. I'll show you what we've got. So this is our finished lasagna. I might have messed up on some of the layering, but it still looks pretty good to me. So let's put it in the oven and then see what happens. So that's gonna be about 45 minutes till it's done. I think I'm gonna watch some more of Little Fires Everywhere, which is a show that I've discovered. I read the book, which I thought was really amazing. I highly recommend to watch the show as well. So I'm gonna do that and wait for my lasagna to be done. Also, let me know in the comment section if you enjoy these videos. I know most of you follow me for my music, but if you like this, then I'll continue to do them. Let me know down below.
Beers cook.
Look at this beauty over here.
Just needs to have that next to it.
Yeah.
And we're good.
Some lime. Good dinners. So this is the finished result. It looks a bit burnt on camera. It's not actually that bad. I probably could have done with not putting it in that long. So I put it in for like 45 minutes. I'd say like 40 is probably as much as you would need. So that was it for the what I eat in a day video. I realized I only showed you really 2 things, but some days I just feel like having 2 huge meals rather than doing 3. I hope that you like the recipes. Let me know, give it a thumbs up if you do, and if you want to see more of these. I think there's a thing with the notifications button now, so make sure you press that if you don't want to miss any of my new videos. I'm planning on putting up more covers and maybe more of these, depending on what you guys think. But yeah. Bye guys. Stay safe. How much are we doing?